Hi there, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. We're here for you. This is your reading. This is for the month of July. Alas, this is your season. Let's jump in. What's going on, Cancer? As a heads up, this is a channeled message. I am a sun sign Pisces, moon in Sag, in case you guys are curious. I'm just feeling guided to mention that. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, that's coming out right here. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, and they may be thinking of really sort of, introducing themselves, inviting you somewhere. I'm hearing that sort of, yeah, this person is getting kind of maybe nervous in your presence. Like, I feel that for some of you don't realize, like, to what level and degree they really care about this. Like, this person's very shy and guarded, I feel, usually. Like, it takes a lot for them to sort of kind of so-called put themselves out there. Let's get further and see what's what. A lot of, like, exposing, okay, of emotion here that has been in July. Not a huge story, right? We're looking at, I feel this person, yeah, we're looking at Cancer season. We're looking at Cancer season. I was going to say, I feel this person is really, if you're in separation, they really miss you and they're hurting. It's not easy for them. Like, I feel, you know, maybe at a certain point you thought they don't really care about me anymore. No, they're nervous. I'm hearing that about how to reapproach you. Whoa. And they're sure, listen, if you're in separation with someone, they want to reach back out to you. They do want to talk to you. It's not that they don't know whether or not they want to talk to you. It's not like they're thinking, will I or will I not? This is a matter of the approach. And I feel this person is, you guys are dealing with someone who's got a very sort of strong mind. They're also very much sort of introverted. I see that. Even though this is a strong yang energy of the archetype of air energy, I see that they are really, they're a heavy feeler. Okay, this person might have a lot of air and water overlapping. Maybe they got a moon in air. Let's get further. I feel it's not the way that they're interacting with you is not a testament to what they actually feel and the grandeur of what they feel for you. We have the Star in the recent past. So maybe this person, you work with them, or there's something about your career. Maybe you guys had a certain number of experiences even that really were, you know, metaphorically working out very well, and then something kind of happened. There we go, Movement of Swords. I feel that I'm here in the South. They want to have a discussion with you. It could be a negotiation. I feel this person feels you have a lot of potential in certain space. Ace of Cups. Oh my God. You're going to have someone come through Cancer. They're going to invite you. I keep hearing that. They're going to like kind of say, hey, like we want you to sort of show up. Okay. Like this is a very magical new beginning. It's something that has resurrected from the past in the sense possibly of, well, this is a dream of yours. And I feel like this is something you meditated on for quite some time. Spirit of Wands. Wow. It's going to be sexy, Cancer. Whatever this is, it's gonna look and feel and taste and smell really, 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 really nice. I hear it like this, like really right. With your dream, I hear this, like everything that you've wanted is here. I hear it like this, more or less. Movement of Pentacles, yeah, and it is here, and it's coming. It's very, very. It's manifested. I'm hearing it's your story. Six of Pentacles. In other words, it's what it is that you're doing. So for some of you, I feel like you are. Let's make sure. Yeah, but there's something in the environment. Someone here is maybe kind of insecure, like they have to move through that, and so they can move through that. Like it's going to be very, very, very hard for you guys to really have anything kind of built out here. Yeah, some of you, you're possibly going to have a new car. I see that you may be getting a new car with the Chariot as well. There's something moving forward. I feel yet again this is like a really big deal to you. It's something that has a lot of sentimental energy to it as well, like sort of this sentimentalism to it, okay, where you knew that this would manifest, but it's still surreal. Wow, strength. You may even win something here with the Six of Swords for some of you. This is something that is expanding. Now, there is a third person or some sort of question of the periphery. Now, there is something that is very important for you to clear the air with. I see that as well, so that you can make the most of this start. With the Spirit of Wands, some of you, you're gonna be moving into the next phase of your life, and I feel like this is something that you've already experienced. Interesting. Maybe even had a dream about something. Three of Wands. I feel a very strong, very sexy energy, like a very physical energy, very maybe some, fire energies building here for you in this month here of July. Of course, you do have a solar return moment if you are a sun sign Cancer. Now, for some of you, this is getting serious though. Maybe, for example, even it's your business. You started a business. It was more for fun, so-called in the beginning, and now it's getting really sort of fucking lucrative as all holy hell, if I can say it like that. Five of Wands, and I'm here not get fired for it. Maybe some of you is like you're having a moment. Maybe it's with someone who you work with. Possibly for some. Okay. Fire truck. For some of you though, like this is where something's turning up. something, I feel like some of you are getting heated. There's a proposal, even I see that with the Innocence of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Maybe some of you want to collaborate. Matters of your heart, matters of finances and career. My nose going crazy there. Some of you, there is someone here who you feel there's a lot of potential to create with Earth Mother. Wow. You want to invite someone somewhere. I see that here with the Earth Mother. Five of Swords and the Sun. Nine of Wands. I think that this was something that you kind of didn't want to just impulsively, you know, I'm hearing also say or do. I feel like you put a lot of thought into this, and I see you moving gradually towards the space. For some of you, I see a lot of really strong passion. Okay, so it could also be someone wanting to come through to you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So if that is the case, they have a lot of Virgo on their chart. Three of Pentacles, yeah, Justice in reverse. I think that for some of you, there was something that was holding them back. They may come through and explain that, okay? For some of you, there is a letter they're writing you. There's something they want to really explain and expose. I see that. You're going to more or less, I feel, in a sense, get, more or less, at the end of the day, get an idea of what happened back there. Okay, yeah, and I'm putting that pen to the side. Right on that note, we have the Innocence of Movement of Wands. Let's get a card for each of the days. Some of you, you're going to get physical with someone. I see that. Yeah, that Spirit of Wands. Or someone here is going to, they're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to expose themselves, okay? Like, if they like you as more than a friend, some of you were just working with this person, it's like, they may sort of expose. They may explain, and get realistic. I'm hearing that as well with the energy. Like, maybe you guys were more sort of private, like they weren't really allowing their feelings for you to develop quite, to get like so-called clear, okay? It's more like they weren't comfortable sort of letting things move outside of the boundaries of just like reading between the lines. Okay, let's get further. Devil. Ooh, they're very, guys, you're dealing with someone who is very, very private. Okay, I see this energy of someone who's also very, they're in their nature. For some of you, this person is very focused on their career. They could be a workaholic. Yeah, this person coming in 3, 4, 5 days into the month. Done. This whole like game of, yeah, they've been trying to maybe impress you, like kind of try to make some sort of impression on you without movement of cups. Some of you also going to meet the love of your life. For some of you, you're going to realize also possibly what your type is and who you really want to be with. Like, it's very exciting. High Priest in reverse. So something that is just going to be alleviated and released here with the High Priest in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 days, 7 days in. Now let's get a little further. Some of you, this is your business. Going to be just flying sky high. I see you releasing a lot of karmic baggage here, a lot of karmic cycles, a lot of karma, okay? Karmic sort of obligation, so-called. You just feel lighter. I see that. A lot of karmic, though, also yeah, movements. Okay, Innocence of Swords. Maybe some of you, there was a project, you're going to release that. We have 2 pentacles leading out of that Innocence of Swords. Now, when you, as you release one karmic cycle, it's almost like, right, it's a ripple effect. It's like it has an impact, right? We'll say on every other aspect of your life. For some of you, there's something someone was very insecure about here. And maybe it is that you're dealing with someone who's moving through these transitions, and they finally, I feel, have moved through that. 3, 4, 5 days in, something just alleviates. It's like, whew, we finally got off the train kind of vibe. 1, 2, 3. We got off the boat. I'm hearing that as well. We got off that freaking roller coaster of karma. I'm hearing that, this cycle. Now the Devil, they have a lot. Listen, you're dealing with someone who's got a lot to tell you. For some of you, they were acting like they want to be single. They do not want to be single, okay? Let me tell it to you right here, right now. Like, that's the silliest motherfucking bullshit, okay? I'm hearing of a movie scene plot, okay? William Shakespeare ever did heard. I mean, that's like, he doesn't want to hear it. It's like, even Shakespeare is like, it's like, if Shakespeare were to have, like, his least favorite movie or play, it would be, and we're saying maybe it's a metaphor, like, he should be an expert. Let's say he's very interested in that industry. It's like he would be able to say, like, that is a horrible plot. I'm hearing it like that. He would say it about this person and the vibe that they're giving off in relation to what they're feeling. Like, maybe it's a metaphor of the guides. The guides are like, this is very I'm hearing stupid. I'm sorry. Why is this person, okay, also, like, they're in terms of the trajectory, if you like this thing, why are you leaving it behind? Why are you not going towards it? Why are you avoiding it? I'm hearing that ultimately. Why are you, so this is something that I hear Virgo, so this is something, yeah, it's good. Guys, by, again, the second week of July, really by the 5th day in, this cycle of stagnation in terms of emotional sort of feeling is going to be done. Like, that's no more. Okay, and some of you are just going to realize also, like, maybe, for example, like, if they are not showing up, they're not your type, and that's that. Bye, babe, it's like, I'm not interested in someone who's going to stagnate, who's not going to show up. That's just not my type. Like, there's a point. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Someone here is very shy. They're making jokes. It's like, for a smidgen of you, like, they're calling you a witch. I'm hearing that. Maybe that's a joke. Okay. I see like an awkward energy here a little bit. It's like maybe you guys need some time to calibrate. It's like, well, I am a witch. What are you saying over here? That it's like, okay. But then they're saying like a joke, but then it's kind of real. Okay, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This person may have been something with their health going on. Yeah. Maybe it's their financial health. It could be, yeah. This person, I think you guys got into a weird argument. Like they're very cerebral. Someone here is very psychic. Heart of Cups right there on that note. Oh yeah. Ooh. This person, I think you guys are very different, but then, yeah, there's some tension here that you're gonna work out. I feel it's from the past. I feel like the cycles that you've been waiting to clear out will get cleared out here in July. Let's just say it like that in a simple ass way, like that. The moon in reverse, the 2 of Cups upright. Wow, I'm liking it for you, Cancer. It's very, very much, it's refreshing, okay? With that 6 of Pentacles as well and Judgment in reverse, you have a surprise coming leading out of that 2 of Cups right before we close this month out. Somebody here, you realize that you even have more, there's more to the story. There's more also in line for you. For some of you, there's a moment, this is just super karmic, and I feel like you'll be like, oh, I thought it wasn't enough. It's like, it's plenty. It's way more than we need. I even hear that 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Something just turns around. I see you being very comfortable with where you're at as well. I see that at the very tail end of the month of July. Let's back to the there's something that someone is going to, someone is going to even like, I see like if there was something competitive, they're going to drop out of the race kind of vibe. It's like, whew, we don't need to worry about that. For some of you, this is something that was very karmic. Someone here is going to reveal themselves. Maybe it's a metaphor. It's like, oh, I'm not going to even think about that person that way anymore. That's not even an option for me because their behavior is completely motherfucking out of line. I'm like, oh dear, Cancer. There's something that you're just getting very brave with. And I see you having boundaries and saying, I don't need to deal with that person. I just don't need to. I'm not obligated. I'm not here and I'm not desperate to deal with that person. If their behavior is right, I'm stepping away. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's clear it. No, I don't need to deal with that. Now, this reminds me of your extremely empowering energies that came through in your 2022 reading. Definitely check out your yearly reading. I'll try to link that in the bio description box below. It was amazing, that energy that came through for you for your yearly overview. So definitely check out that reading. We pulled a card for each of the months. It may be kind of interesting to kind of weigh out what it is that's coming through in this particular month in relation to, the rest that have been pulled or in that particular sort of overview snapshot of the full year. 2 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, for some of you, you're also going to just really have the sense of satiation when it comes to what it is that you finally are experiencing when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your home life. I also see that. You're having clarity as to what it is that you really feel is required. Okay, I see you saying this is a requirement. It's not just I kind of, yeah. You're getting really direct with your values, okay, as well with that 2 of Cups. My nose going crazy. You're most likely stepping more into this Venusian sort of energy archetype with that Venus card here coming through as well with the 2 of Cups. You may have here a very strong focus on Venus in your birth chart naturally. For some of you, you're also going to be heightening that energy there. I see we do have Venus moving into Cancer itself as well. So side note, 2 of Cups though, knighting that innocence of swords. There's something that you may even invest in. There's something that just, it's going to brighten up your story. Okay, in that first week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, on the 8th, okay, leading into that second week, right in between the junction point between week 1 and week 2 in July, there's something that, let's backtrack clear. I feel you're going to eliminate, okay, something that was just a huge fucking pain in your behind. You're going to leave it behind and you're going to just let it sit in that part of the story, and you're not worried about editing it. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing the problem is not yours to clear, okay? Yeah, it's not you making it. I'm hearing that as well, possibly, or at all. Maybe you're just saying, you know what, maybe at a certain point, like, I thought that I'm not going to get involved. I hear that. This is something karmic. Let's clear. You're not fighting anymore. You dropped the fight. What's that? You dropped the fight. Yeah, you dropped the fight. I'm hearing Leo with Leo. Yeah, someone wanted to kind of, yeah, no. I'm hearing it's over, okay? I'm not interested in like showing up and then, yeah, because I see a lot of very intense sort of push-pull, a lot of karmic sort, no, you just leave it behind. It's like, I'm here bringing that bag along for the ride. Some of you, this is just baggage. Ace of Swords, and it is not yours, I feel, as well. And so you're losing remorse. It's like, I don't feel guilty for that. I have no guilt. I'm not holding anyone else's guilt. Because guilt is someone else's vibe, right? When you have so-called guilt, there's no such thing really as feeling, this is a matter of your truth. When you follow your truth, do you feel guilty about something? That's someone else's projected energy. Because let's get down to it. If you're really making a decision that's absolutely correct and right for you, and that's raising your vibration, why would someone else feel some kind of way about that? That right there is not your energy. So that's very important to note. Guilt is you taking on somebody else's karma. Let's backtrack clear to the left side body. I see you absolutely going to unravel, undo, okay, and retell a storyline here with the Innocence of Swords. Redo, complete, redo, 100%. Innocence of Swords. I'm hearing the financial statement as well that is speaking on behalf of the space. So maybe some of you are going to move out of a contract, or you will sort of adjust the terms, or you will sort of say, hey, if I do get into a contract, these are my terms. And I'm not shy about that. I'm not going to be, stepping back and in and moving in and out, like square dancing with you with that. It's like, no, this is who I am, and I am enough in that space. So I don't need to also, I'm enough, and I'm not here to see who you see me as. I don't give a damn. I'm hearing that as well. Okay. The Innocence of Swords, knighting the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups here. Now let's backtrack. Some of you have people who are just they're jealous. You need to step away. Okay. Bye. I'm hearing that. Innocence of Swords. Okay. Yeah, there's a third party here for some of you or something. Yeah, no, yes, there is. And some of you, you want to be friends with, no, there's no such thing as friends. We are not friends if you're not going to actually be empowering you and me in this conversation. If you want to sit here and make some sort of story that is going to take us both in a direction that is not empowering, then goodbye. I'm hearing that yet again. I don't have time for this. I'm hearing that Innocence of Swords, Diagonal on the Movement of Swords. Some of you, your career is going to be taken off. Every aspect really of your life is going to be taken off the minute that you have and hold your respect, okay? As a foremost proponent of your own future. Yes, that means you having respect for you. You don't wait for other people to respect you to step into that space where you say, I make my decisions as well on the basis of that. In other words, I don't just, imagine that I respect myself. I say, this is my fucking value. This is my motherfucking value. And if that's my value, what are the decisions I make in my life to sort of accommodate that value? So that I'm living the life in accordance with that absolute value. The absolutism of respect. Some of you, you're not shy anymore. I see that. You're losing this like shy energy of like, oh, it's like, no, there's no like, it's me, and I show up, and I'm going to make my decisions in my life. I will make them in my own story for myself. I won't be scripting myself as the character who makes those moves, who is I'm hearing in an experience that I thrive in. So you're rewriting the script, and you're very, very, very powerful, Cancer. I'm hearing Leo with Leo. Maybe it is the aspect of your chart that's related to the solar influence, that which is related to the lunar. Yin yang, right? Yeah. Masculine, feminine. There's something that you are now creating because you are now having respect for your inner masculine and your inner feminine, whereby your feminine energy is thriving within the spectrum of your masculine energy. Okay, so this is where we say, like, I am actually now moving forward because I have all wheels here in balance. What is going on out there? I hope everyone's okay. Now, for some of you, with the Two of Cups, you're realizing like what it is that is actually in alignment, okay, with your conversation and what is not. Maybe, for example, like you're talking about one thing, someone starts talking, and you're saying, well, how can I see if we're talking about the same thing? No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about this, and if I feel like you're derailing my conversation with my higher self, it's a no, and I'm hearing it's not happening. Especially, you're not answering phone calls. I see that with people who are just like not gonna be, yeah. And you have nothing to feel guilty about with that, okay? And yet again. Even if it's you're picking up on some subliminal message like, that's fine. It's good. You're going to realize who you feel guilty about when it comes to you, really pursuing your passion. Those are people you need to leave the fuck behind. Love and light, but yeah, goodbye. I'm not here to make you happy about what I'm doing for myself. Go do what makes you happy too. Okay? So that you're not sitting here like, why are you like no, we're not living for other people, right? This is not the point. But when you are in alignment with your higher self, then you are living for yourself and others. Naturally, okay? Because others here, right? The whole basis is that we are a collective, right? We are a vibrational collective. So when you raise your vibration, then you are naturally sort of impacting the vibration of those around you. People who want to create issues about you, they don't understand the metrics and the way that this universe really is sort of upheld. They don't get energy, clearly. So if they're going to be sort of like, oh, like offended by, you know, the moves that you're making in your life, like, then they got to go. And they need to learn a thing or two about how energy really is creating this reality that we live in. And it's not such a thing as like, oh yeah, stick behind with me. So, yeah, don't ascend because I'm not willing to face my own shadow work. Goodbye then. No, it's an absolute goodbye with the innocent swords. And maybe that's triggering. And if it is, then maybe this is not the reading for you. Maybe this is not the channel for you. And maybe it's time to really, yeah, click unsubscribe and step away and find a channel where you're going to feel cozy, but not empowered, right? Because cozy does not mean empowered. I hear like this. For some of you, like, maybe this is you with you. It's like, I've been living cozy, but that doesn't mean I'm empowered. And really the coziness is not me being comfortable here. It's me sort of knowing that someone doesn't want me making this change and I'm sort of not making it because of that. Yeah, so that's where you have to say, I'm not here to be cozy. I don't want to be cozy in my life. I want to be real. I want to be roaring and I want to be authentic and I want to be a creator. That's why you're here. You're not here to be cozy, okay? You're not here to also like make someone else feel empowered at the detriment of your own sense of, yeah, respect for self. So again, you being respectful to you, not waiting for others to respect you, is going to automatically shift your vibration into the gear of magnetism with what you want to create with, because this is you fulfilling your own story, fulfilling your own destiny. This is you giving to you what it is that you need to create with. You're not a victim. And you know, maybe you're hanging around people who are victims. They're telling them, you and them, it's like, oh no, it's like they're giving you all kinds of reasons of why it is that, yeah, let's clear it. I have no respect for that. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it on the rest of the body. Let's clear the root. No. For some of you, they have entity attachments. They got entities. So you got to clear, yeah. And I feel like let's backtrack right to the body. You're not here to be a healer. I hear that. You're not here to heal people. You are here to be you and to inspire. And I know that may sound a little bit like, but what? Like, I'm a Cancer and like I got a lot of water energy and water means healing. Like, healing is you with you. You doing your shadow work is going to reflect, okay, in terms of vibration for others in such a way where others will be really sort of, how do we say, they are inspired. Okay, and that brings their vibration higher. So, but their mind, their ego may say, oh no, it's like, I want you to, yeah, they'll make issues with why it is that you are not doing, yeah, which is, yeah, let's backtrack. These people don't know you as well. I see that. When you're transforming, okay, let's get down to it. You don't even know you, right? You're here to be open-minded about who you can sort of, you know, grow into. And it's never a stagnation, right, conversation when it comes to your character. You're not someone who is going to be someone who's going to be sort of more comfortable and I keep hearing cozy, like more comfortable for others to understand. This is you being you, and how others sort of adjust to that metrics will tell you not who you are, okay, not more of who you are, but who they are in the spectrum of who they are as a creator. Are those people determining their value and their worth on you? It's like, why does someone need to feel more powerful based on the decision? Why do they need to feel better about themselves based on what you do with your life? You got to get out of here. I mean, that's like some of you have people in your environment who you got to tell them to honestly buzz off. Okay, with the High Priestess in reverse, mirror, and the Innocent Sword, and you may just say like, oh, I'm just not even going to listen to it anymore. This is just absolutely not even helpful to me. I'm hearing that with the Innocent Swords and mirroring that High Priestess in reverse. Like, you're starting to realize like what is actually lifting your vibration. So, and it is maybe something that you were invested in. Now let's continue. Some of you you're gonna make a decision here. It's a very sort of, you gotta be very direct, you have to be very focused, and I see that you will be with the Innocence of Swords. Some of you here, you're in a leadership capacity role, and you're realizing that it's up to you to make these big moves, and to make the moves that are gonna be very challenging in some ways, because it's going against the sort of karmic, ingrained, sort of patternized frequency notion space. And for some of you, realizing that you following your passion and what's true for you is going to be the thing that is going to ultimately also uplift humanity and everyone, right, in this conversation that we're talking about in terms of ascension. Yes. And activation of potential. So if somebody's an entity, or if they're a walk-in and they're a full-blown if someone has an entity, they have to clear that. That's not your problem. So yeah, you're dealing with someone who's narcissistic or they're gaslighting or whatever, you got to clear that. Yeah, we don't negotiate a period, but we really just don't know. We do not have time to negotiate. Like, you can tell them, hey, like, maybe, you know, you want to think maybe more in terms of like half glass half full. Oh, you don't? Okay. Like, you cannot sit there and like, yeah, kind of, it's draining. Yeah. So it can be. But in terms of like the attention that then you could give otherwise to other experiences. So you're saying if you don't get it, you don't get it. Like, you know, it's like, The teacher who's not living for every single student to pass the test. It's like, this is the teaching. I have to focus on my teaching. I focus on my teaching and I do it the way that I do it. If you get it, great. If you pass, great. If you don't, you know, that's also like gonna happen, okay? And you're accepting that some people are also just not going to be elevating, and that's that. And you're not gonna associate your sense of success based on that. Your worthiness is not based upon how others choose to interact with their own higher self. This is not your, and so when you release that, you're gonna just feel like alleviated, like, okay, like I'm not here for that, you know? That's like someone else putting their karma in your backpack and making you go through TSA with it and you getting charged for that bullshit. I'm here like this, love and light, let's clear it. And they say go on the root. You're not here to also like make someone understand, let's clear it. There's something about birth here. Maybe this is a parent, this is a child. You're saying, my sense of development is not based upon this person. Okay, if they're, again, not gonna get it, they're just not gonna get it, and bye. Like, and I don't feel guilty for that. This person in some way maybe subconsciously realizes that they're behind, okay, and they're losing time with their ascension. So what you may be feeling, let's clear the sacral, you don't have time. I hear it again. So you said what you could say. No, if some of you need to have limits, like someone is talking too much, I hear that. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's just like, but it's a metaphor maybe, like they're blabbing on about something that is not really helpful to you. Okay, and maybe even to them, and you're saying, I gotta go. Like some of you, maybe even your mediums, your psychics, like maybe you have a private service you have here that you're offering, and it's just like something's going on, you gotta cut it down. So this is a matter of understanding what your priorities are, what really is going to also be helpful to you, and you're not selfish, okay? I repeat, Cancer, you are not selfish for doing what's right for you. And anybody who wants to make you feel and if you feel guilty about doing what's right for you, that is a clue. Trace that to who that is. Trace that emotion to who that is. It's not even an emotion, it's a projected energy. Okay? Emotion is natural. It's something that you feel naturally. Okay, we're talking about the projected energy sensation of guilt that somebody else feels, okay? That you pick up on. When someone projects a certain thought, they emit a certain frequency and then you pick up on it. That's you observing, acknowledging. That's not you feeling that guilt. Okay? So, you're not here to feel guilty. That is not, This is a matter of you understanding what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're really, and what it is that you're not. And don't look back when you've made the decision, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in, love and light. Let's clear the energy and ground before we close this reading out. Let's clear it on the right side. Let's clear the sacral on the root in the throat chakra. Let's clear it. Yeah, in a way. Take it as you will. Two of Cups here leading out of the Moon reverse. This is something kind of heavy or hard. It's like, but you have to just say the way you feel it. It's like, I can't be here for you like that. And that's just that. Like, someone here is also like taking up maybe a lot of your time. I keep hearing that. Maybe it's even a family member. Maybe they're talking a lot. It's getting kind of excessive here with the Three of Pentacles. Leading out of the Movement of Swords, and like for Smidge and you, it's like maybe this is even like you're releasing the responsibility that others need to uphold. Moon in reverse, beautiful thing to see in a Cancer reading. Two of Cups upright, finally. It's like this is something that over time you may realize. This can also though be in a metaphorical sense. Let's be clear. Some of you, there is someone though here who is very insistent, and they may be kind of like acting very innocent when they're not. Okay, I'm sorry, but no. In the sacral chakra, let's clear it. This person is kind of acting like, oh, like poor me even. I'm hearing that. There's no poor anybody. If you raise your vibration, and you gotta clear this silly, I'm hearing dark matter, I'm sorry, of your conversation. Like this is someone who has not positive self-talk. So then that's why you gotta go. I'm hearing that. So you're maybe even kicking someone out. I'm sorry, but let's back it up. This person really maybe likes you. Maybe this is even someone who, I don't know, guys. This is maybe even an aspect of the relationship. Maybe it's a habit. Like you have to kind of say, I'm done with that. I'm not going to be sitting here just talking about silly, I'm hearing no. I hear it again. I'm hearing games. Yeah, for Smidgen of you, like, this is someone who does want to work with you, but you're saying we need to change the way that we're going to interact if we do. So, they clear in their karma before they come through to you, and I feel like you're saying, on some plane or another, like you're telling the universe, I don't want this person to come in unless they have cleared that conversation with their higher self. So, and I feel that, they will understand. And obviously, like, it's an energy that you're emitting. You're saying, I'm not going to accept anything other than that kind of relationship. So, I don't want to be, inviting someone who's going to be, I don't want to be dating a victim. I'm hearing that as well. Like, if you're thinking that you're a victim and, like, you need to kind of, also, like, show me how things are done to feel more empowered about who you are, who you're not. It's like, you're feeling insecure and you're putting that on us in the relationship. And like, I feel like for some of you, if you've been in that really, for some of you, toxic divine feminine energy where it's like, I'm not really asserting my feminine energy because I am sort of kind of over asserting it, interestingly, okay, because I'm overcompensating for this person not showing me their divine energy of the feminine essence, then yeah, no, I mean, really, like that's over. Let's someone here is in the, yeah, if somebody cannot hold their feminine energy, let's clear in the sacral root. You gotta clear this person. I'm really sorry. They're not in a good place. And I feel like you are not obligated to tell that person why as well. Maybe for some of you, you're a reader. You could be a tarot reader. And you have a client who is like obsessed with you. I'm hearing that as well. Like they won't like get off of the... I'm hearing, yeah, and it's starting to affect your life. So you need to cut this off. 10 of Wands and then 10 of Cups. Bye. I'm hearing that. I'm living light, but no. And you're not, no. And you're not making excuses. I feel like maybe even this person is like, no. This, something maybe just even is exhausting. Like you just have to end it. Someone here speaking a different language, maybe. It says hello. It's like they're trying to come through different like windows and peepholes with you. No, I hear that again. So it's like a subtle manipulative energy. It's like the person who realizes like also maybe that you're not really interested in this conversation, but then they keep trying to have the conversation. And like, it's just so irritating and not attractive. Okay. I'm hearing that again. Like, that's not going to get you to like want to be with them. They're not understanding that it's a matter of vibrate. Like you need to raise your vibration. I'm not going to be with you also because you're just like here. I hear that. I don't know, guys. So this is someone, maybe this was the vibe of the past, maybe they're transforming, but at the end of the day, I feel like you're saying, I realize that what it is that I will resonate with is going to be in my reality because I'm holding so fast to that moral, intrinsic value of my own that says, I don't want to attract anything other than my story. So if I'm not victimizing myself, I don't want to be dating someone who's victimizing themselves because it's all energy. So it's like, you want to respect the person also that you're with. It's like, I don't want to be with someone. No, because that's energy. And this person is maybe getting very defensive. It's like, we don't have time for that then. Bye. It's like, no. And you're saying, I don't want to have that conversation. So I'm not going to have that conversation. Goodbye. Because conversations do matter. So don't get wound up in like this weird, like dramatic, even like, no, this person wants to have like a telenovela. No. Bye. I hear that again. I keep hearing bye. So I don't know, that could be a very particular message for someone. We're channeling here. This is not me talking. This is not Natalie talking. This is a channel message, right? This is I'm working with the energy. So what comes through is not random. It's not like, yeah, this is not a logical space. This is hence we're channeling. So you have to be able to just kind of just translate the energy as it is coming through, and that's how it's coming through. So let's back to clear throat chakra. This is not an interpreted space. Now we have here the 3 of Wands, but it is up to you to interpret. Now for some of you have to be very direct with someone, and maybe you got to be kind of like snappy and like kind of just say like, I'm not talking about that. And you can think I'm talking about that, and I'm not going to debate it with you. Okay, this person here possibly is a gaslighter. I'm not going to debate it. Period. I'm not debating with you. I'm not debating. They're trying to maybe still have some sort of influence. Goodbye. I heard that again. Let's go further. Discover your life purpose. Maybe you're dealing with someone who says that, like, goodbye a lot. Take it as well. Maybe they say, like, goodbye. I don't know. Or they say goodbye. I don't know. Or you saying goodbye, this person keeps coming back. It's like, hell, what the fuck? I mean, wild. It's like, what in the world is... I'm hearing, what is wrong with him? I'm hearing that as well. It's like, this person not getting the hint. Some of you may need to even file a restraining order. But for some of you, it's on astral, like, energetically. Like, you're telling your guides, get this person out of my house even. I'm hearing that. You need to have serious, like clear conversations as well. Because maybe they're not getting the hint, like you kind of telling them, like, I hope that they would understand, like, they're not getting it. We have here soulmate on the 2 of Pentacles with the Hangman in reverse. Projection in reverse, yeah, letting go upright. They don't want to believe that it's over. They don't want to believe. There's the classic person does not want to do the shadow work. This is good. I think at this point, it's good that you're realizing this, because then you're saying this person's not wanting to actually confront the real issue. So it's good that I stepped away, because had I not, then this would have kept going on. Yeah. It really makes me think that maybe you have a client that is not actually wanting to ascend. They're just wanting your attention. It's kind of like toxic kind of vibe. So it's kind of like redundant as well. I get that. And so this is maybe you saying, like, maybe even in a career, it's like in a certain line of your work, it's like, I am passionate about this, but I'm not feeling like I'm actually elevating. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video.